And as I was saying, there's Pokemon like that could happen. Thank goodness it doesn't get any moves. It Hello everybody, my name is Noah or Faithful Garchomp, and welcome back to episode number 5 of our Radical Red Randomizer Nuzlocke. Last episode we cleared through Nugget Bridge, and now in this episode is going to be encounter galore. We have a total of 6 new encounters that we're going to be attempting and hopefully getting in this episode. And we're going to start with this encounter on Route 24. So let's get the Pokemon that we need for catching. So we're going to do, we're going to do Sunflora, Machamp, Machamp. We're going to do Beautyfly. We're going to keep you for fake out purposes. And I think that's it. Alright. Let's turn off the Infinite Repel and let's get this encounter. Let's see, what do we got? Alright, Marini. That is a dupe. Okay. Alright. I don't know, the more I've thought about it, the more I feel like we should swap today. Alright, well, I think that might be the sign that we're gonna swap today. Because that is terrible. That is terrible. It doesn't even get adaptability, which is really, really, really bad. The only thing that I think could redeem it is if Gumshoes has speed boost. But wow, I'm gonna call you Ferret because that's kind of what you are. If I could spell it, Ferret. I think that's how you spell it. Forgive me, I'm not a great speller at all. Alright, let's see if there are any good encounters on this route. Oh! Yeah, there was. Olderod was Staravia or Ursaluna Blood Moon. I think I would have preferred either of those two. But, of course, Lucario, Mantine, Sevi would have been really good. Dialga. We're just getting unlucky with our rolls. Oh, but I think I would have preferred Day. Tyrantrum's really good. Slacking. I think we're going to go Day with this next one, to be honest with you. I think that's what we're going to do. Let's tag on that Infinite Repel. Let's get Draining Kiss. I think we are going to go Day. We've stayed at the night for a little too long, and our encounters have not been great. And we're going to switch to... We're going to switch. Alright. Route 25. Let's see what we got. Come on. Okay. I will take that. That quad resist water. So that's amazing for Misty. That's amazing. Hopefully this is a quick capture. We'll see though. 2, 3. Nice. Very nice. I love that encounter for us. Love it. Especially with it's now water dragon type. That is amazing. Lapras. We're gonna name you. We're gonna go Ness for Loch because it's based on the Loch Ness. I don't know. It's kind of again a little off the theme, but let's see. Oh, Rampardos. All right, so this one wasn't great. Fletchinder. I would have loved Fletchinder, even though it's not great. Oh, even though it's not great for Misty. Fletchinder sweeps a couple gyms, which would have been nice. Old Rod. Old Rod would not have been good. Watch, this is gonna be a cracked nighttime. I don't know. No, so I think we made the right choice going Day. So, all right, so that's good to know. So we're gonna keep it on Day for now. Put the Infinite Repel on, and then we're just gonna get our best Pokemon and get through Route 25 and make our way to Bill. So also we should check the Lapras's ability. What we got? Skill Link. Okay, I don't know if it gets like Ice Spear or like what's another move that Lapras could move? Like oh, what's that dragon type? Scale Shot. I don't know if it gets Scale Shot. But you know what? It's a pretty good Pokemon. It's a pretty good Pokemon, so I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. We're actually gonna put Lapras on the party because I think you are a good addition. Thank you. So, actually, I have a question for you guys. I usually don't ask these questions. I asked one in the comment section of episode 2, but I'm gonna. What is your favorite Pokemon? Mine, I think you can tell by my name, is in fact Garchomp. I love Garchomp. My favorite region is in fact Sinnoh. So, I think my favorite. You know what I need to do? I saw the recent trend of like fill out your Pokemon. Um, what is it? Like fill out your Pokemon chart. I should fill out one of those and post it on the channel and see what you guys think of it. I think, but just talking about it out loud, I think my favorite legendary is definitely Dialga. I love Dialga. I just love Sinnoh, to be honest. I love Sinnoh so much. Yeah, so comment down below. What's your favorite Pokemon and what's your favorite region? That's I'd love to know what you guys think of certain regions. And oh, okay, Nuzleaf also has Intrepid Sword. Interesting. Yeah. Just like to get you guys. I like to. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm tongue-tied today. I'd like to get to know you guys better, and by leaving comments like that. And don't afraid to ask me questions too. I'd love to respond to you guys and let you guys get to know me a little bit more. Hopefully we don't run into any like crazy Pokemon going to Bill. It's always these random encounters, these random fights that like I feel like hurt you the most because you never know what you're expecting, right? So you could get something as like little as like a Smoochum, but you could also get like a Giratina that you have to fight, or even an Arceus, which oh, of course it knows Endeavor. Jeez, hopefully that doesn't waste my Citrus Berry. I'm praying that it doesn't. Nice, another one down. Probably should have filled up the Pokeball beforehand. Alright, good, it didn't. Alright. Also, let me know down below. Oh, there's a Pokemon that's a broken. Luckily, it's a physical. I have a physical attacker. Let me know also if you guys have played this game before and if you played it as a Nuzlocke. Because I've been playing this game for I think a year and a half now, and I had to use a different. I don't know if you guys have seen, but if you guys know who Shady Penguin is, shout out to Shady Penguin. Love his YouTube channel. If you haven't seen him before, you should check him out. He did like a radical rogue. Of course, he did it on hardcore, which I can't. I am not a good Nuzlocker at all, so I didn't do it on hardcore. But I did something similar to that, and I did it in normal mode. And it was actually really fun. My best Pokemon was So if you don't know what Radical Rogue is that each fight you have a challenge. So if you were to beat Brock and you did it deathless, you get like 2 spins. But every time you beat a boss fight, you get a spin on the wheel. And you can get super broken things. And I think the most broken thing that I got that really helped me was I had a bad company Kiram White. And for those of you who don't know what bad company is that on attack lowering or recoil moves such as like Brave Bird um, or Draco Meteor, the effects don't occur to you. So I could just choice scarf that thing and drop Draco Meteors on absolutely everything if there wasn't a fairy type, and that pretty much helped me get through the entire Elite Four and champion. But it was still such a hard challenge, and I'm pretty sure it took me almost 5 hours to prepare for that Elite Four, which is, I can't believe it took that much of my life, but it really makes you prepare for it. And it's just it's crazy the way this game has you prep like that, because anything could happen. So yeah, let me know if you also guys want to see that kind of thing as well, because I think that was really fun. I think it's definitely a possibility in case like this series goes like a couple runs and like we don't get anywhere and we kind of get to the same spot. I think that would be a fun idea to do something like that. And comment down below if you guys would like to see that, because that's definitely something that I'd be willing to do. This Meloetta is being a pest, by the way. Landing a 55% swing is crazy. But we got it down, so we're good. And Lefty's is helping us to stay alive too, which is awesome. Alright, Golem. Just in case it does something crazy, let's just swap. Alright, Rock Throw. I resist that. 5 damage. Alright, so let's low sweep. Should kill, right? Yeah. The only thing that is nice is that the level of discrepancy is really good for. Oh, look, it's our old friend Wo Chien. Super effective. There we go. Let's go here so we can make sure we can get the TM. And as I was saying, there's Pokemon like that could happen. Thank goodness it doesn't get any moves. It has Hadron Engine. Oh my goodness gracious. We have to get a Rayquaza. If there is a way that we could find Rayquaza, like either it's fishing or a thing I was going to mention actually today is that by the way, thank you for powering up my Thunder Punch with Hadron Engine. Oh wait, actually Hadron Engine doesn't help it though, because it's flying type, right? That kind of stinks. Now that I think about it. So maybe it's not as good as I think. Yeah, let me know. Also, let me know about that too. Because I'm pretty sure since it's flying type, it doesn't get the Hadron Engine boost. Because it's not touching the terrain. I'm pretty sure. TM for the fog. But that is also very broken. Let's just put... Oh, nope. I don't have any left. That's okay. This is just one more mandatory fight before we get to Bill. Sevi Numel. Nimble. This is such a cool... The Sevi forms are really, really cool. And Dragon Bug is also a sick typing. Should be Flygon's typing, to be honest, but... You know... I'm not the Pokemon company. I don't have any say in what should or should not be. Voltorb. You got a low sweep. Very nice. Litwick. Delta Stream Litwick. Interesting. This is also a perk, though, even though the encounters are random and it's like you never know like when a Rayquaza could appear. But it's cool to see the abilities that they have. Like, knowing that Rayquaza has Hadron Engine is really, really cool. Alright, let's go see Bill. Oh, Bill turned himself into Clefairy. Hiya, I'm a Pokemon. No, I'm not. Call me Bill. I'm a true blue Pokemon maniac. Pokemaniac, sorry. Hey, what's with the skeptical look? I'm not joshing with you, pal. I screwed up an experiment and got combined with a Pokemon. So how about it? Help me out there? Yeah, let's help him out. Wait till I get inside the teleporter. When I do, go to my PC and run the cell separation system. Alright, he's in the teleporter. Let's operate this thing. I initiated the teleporters. There he is. Hi, Bill. He's back to his normal form. Yay! Yeehaw! Thanks, buddy. Thanks, bud. I owe you one. So, did you come to see my Pokemon collection? You didn't? Well, that's a bummer. I've got to thank you. Oh, here, maybe this will do. I received the SS ticket from Bill. Put the SS ticket in the items pocket. That cruise ship, SS Anne, is in Vermilion City. I hear there's a lot of trainers on board, too. They invited me to their party, but I can't stand fancy dues. Why don't you go instead of me? Go on and have a good time. Alright, I will. Now, we're going to exit and then we're going to come back in because, like I said in the first episode, there are only a couple encounters that we can actually, like, manipulate after getting the next stab, and this is one of them. Because there's a gift Eevee in 2 spots in this game, so we can see what the Eevee is. It's Medicham. We are not getting Eevee. That was the quickest and easiest decision of my life. Medicham does not, since we're randomizing abilities, it doesn't have huge power. And without huge power, it is not good. So we're not getting Medicham. So it's good to know, and TM for Thunder Punch. So it is good to know that we are not doing that. So that's very good. All right, let's go heal up so we can get our Pokeviles back. And then we're going to take on the next Team Rocket Grunt. I did prep for this, so I have an idea of who to bring. So, hey everyone, sorry for the abrupt cut. I forgot that my original PC disk space was getting full. And OBS just decided to stop recording because there wasn't enough disk space. So I had to fix a couple things. But we are back now. So, before we were interrupted, we were preparing for the Team Rocket Grunt. So, for Alolan Persian, we're going to use Slitherwing. For Golbat, we're going to use Sandy Shocks, Electroweb. For Oinkologne, we're going to use Iron Hands. And we're going to go with a Jolly Nature because we're going to be able... Excuse me, if we're going to do that... If we're going to... sorry. I'm talking too fast. If we do that, we outspeed Oinkologne, and we outspeed it so it doesn't get off another stockpile so we can kill it and two-shot it. And then for Octillery, we are going with Bellybolt, and the extras are going to be Sock and Lapras. So let's change Iron Hands' nature, and then I think we're ready. Oh wait, I did Timid. Whoops. Did not mean to do Timid. I meant to do Jolly. There we are. Alright. Let's go. And the exciting thing about this fight is that after this fight, we get ability pills. So hopefully we get some decent second abilities on these Pokemon, because our abilities haven't been amazing so far. Not terrible, but they haven't been great. All right, let's do this. All right, we're going to low sweep. Yeah, that should just OHKO. Beautiful. All right, in comes Golbat. With our Wind Rider ability, we actually don't. Air Cutter does not affect us, but we can't really hit Golbat, so we're gonna just swap out into Sandy Shocks. Ooh, crit. Okay, that's fine. We didn't get poisoned, so that's good. So now it should Mega Drain, but Electro Web should do over half. Yeah, beautiful. Load the speed. Could get some HP back. We just hope no C word. Yeah, beautiful. All right. So then Electro Web will kill. Should kill. Beautiful. All right, Golbat's down. All right. Who wants to come in? I think Octillery might come in. Because he's super effective with... And no, it is just Oinkalone. Alright, so let's go start setting up stockpiles. I could Bullet Seed too, which would be fine. Nope, it does stockpile. That's alright. We're okay with that. Right, we're going to low sweep. We're just going to do damage. Usually I like to fake out, but we're just going to deal damage. Nice. Does get a Figgy Berry. Okay. I believe this is now a roll. Yeah, I think it's now a roll that this kills. And we get the good roll. Very nice. Very, very nice. And honestly, I might just stay in. Because that is a Rinnoberry. But I think T-Pulse should... T-Pulse. T-Punch should do a lot of damage. And Water Pulse does absolutely nothing to me. GG's. There we go. Now we get ability pills. That's really awesome. Okay, I'll return the TM I stole. Alright, we got Dig. I better get moving. Bye. There we go. Our ability pills. Very nice. Some big pearls, charcoals, Haban berries, some pearls, ultra balls, air balloons. Air balloons are nice. Especially for the slew of electric types we have. Yep, type. Alright. How do Pokemon get our second abilities? Shield Dust. That's not bad, but I do prefer... Ooh. Primal Armor or Skill Link? Probably Primal Armor. That's a very good ability. Because it already doesn't have a lot of weaknesses. So, Primal Armor, I believe, reduces super effective moves 50%. Yeah. That's insane, actually. Let's check our other Pokemon. Let's check Dugtrio. Florges only gets one, so we're just gonna leave you there. Actually, I can evolve Gumshoes as well. I mean, Young Goose into Gumshoes, so I might check that really quick. Pretty sure you do. Alright. Let's evolve Gumshoes really, really quick. Crunch, sure. We'll do Crunch for Pursuit. And Furt is evolving. Or Ferret. Alright. We're hoping for good ability on this one. Adaptability is already really good. This Pokemon is probably just going to be death fodder if I were to guess. If anything. But we'll see. We'll see. Da-da-da. Alright. Alright, before we check the ability pill, let's check Gumshoe's ability. Swarm. Nice. a terrible ability to go with a terrible Pokemon. Bone Zone, worthless. Swift Swim. Okay. Gluttony, won't have any effect. And Misty Surge. Okay. That's nice to have access to terrain. That's very nice. All right. So, we're going to get ready for our next capture. All right. So, go some Flora. Let's see who else. I think does Lapras learn Sing yet? It might. I'll have to check. Does Lapras get Sing? No. Oh, yep. I went right by it. All right, we'll do that over Confuse Ray. Be helpful for another Sleepmon. We'll go Machamp, and we're gonna relearn Seismic Toss. Do Seismic Toss for Revenge. Okay. Should be good. Alright. We're going to stick with Daytime, because Daytime got us a decent encounter last time, and there were some decent encounters. Ooh, Regieleki. Okay. The fastest Pokemon in the game. I am not mad at this. I don't know if we're going to be able to catch it, though. Alright. Ancient Power. Okay. Alright. We're going to Sleep Powder. Okay. The fastest Pokemon in the game already getting faster. That's always good. Alright. We're going to immediately swap to... It is another Electric type, which isn't great, but I'm okay with this because it actually outspeeds Frogadier. Let's Seismic Toss. Alright, it woke up right away. That's not amazing. But that's fine. That's a decent amount of damage. Okay, we can do... I think we can do that twice more. Looks like it's 4. Ooh. I don't know. That might not be 4, if I'm being honest with you. No, that definitely looks like 3. I don't want to risk it. Also be really bad if it gets the Omni Boost. I'm not excited if it does. Alright. Come on, Regieleki. Come on, buddy. Come home. 1, 2, 3. Let's go! First Ultra Ball. Come on now. Let's go. I'm so happy about that. Let's go. Come on now. And I always name this McQueen. I always name my Regieleki's McQueen. I know we're going away from... It seems like there's a theme in this where I keep going away from the theme I want to do. I'm actually super happy about that. I love that. And honestly, a really good route. I would have loved any of these Pokemon. I'm going to be honest with you. Any of those Pokemon I would have loved. So I am not mad at that. This route would just... I guess this route was just goated. I'm super glad. I'm actually super glad that the Eevee was not good. Alright. Regieleki only gets 1 ability. Come on. Let it be good. Magnet Pull. Okay. That's okay. Because Steel-type Pokemon... Electric resists Steel. So I can sit in on Steel types. Which isn't bad. Because I can just set up. So I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. So, oh, I need to go back and that's fine. And Bulldoze getting the TM for Bulldoze is very big. I need to go back. Oh boy, can I even get back? No, I can go around and jump over. Oh wait, that's fine. I'm already running. Forgot I could use my Poké Rider now, but that's okay. That's alright. Dude, I'm actually so excited about that. It's an amazing Pokemon. It's the fastest in the game, so I always outspeed something. Unless, obviously, later when things are scarfed. But being able, once we're done with Lieutenant Surge, too, if we get past him and we get Volt Switch, that's amazing. I'm super stoked about that. I realized I didn't have to go through, but that's okay. Alright, we're going to ignore that. We're going to go through the underground. And we're going to get our next encounter at Route 6. We're going to keep it day again. I think it was the right choice to switch back. The first routes were good at nighttime, but now they haven't been as good, and I think it was the correct switch. Part of me thinks I want to go fishing, but we're gonna stick with the day encounter. Oh, Scizor, dude, great Pokemon, amazing Pokemon. 1, 2, 3. Let's go, another great Pokemon. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. The last 3 encounters I've loved. All right, Scizor. Ooh, something Marvel related. That's kind of. I'm thinking of Magneto, but he doesn't really control metal. Can't do Firefly because that's DC. No, I'm gonna go SpongeBob. I'm gonna go Krabs. For Mr. Krabs. Again, totally off theme, but... Oh, I thought about doing Old Rod, too. Either one of those I would have been fine with. Honestly, I got the best Pokemon. I got the best Pokemon, and I cannot be happier. I cannot be happier. That is an amazing Pokemon. I probably... no. Know what? I think Tapu Lele is pretty good, too, though. Honestly, Scizor was the best Pokemon here. And I'm not upset about it. And I get to see both of its abilities. Alright, let's move you into the party. And Bug Steel is amazing, too. Alright, let's see what we got. We have... Anger Shell. Okay. That's not too bad. That's not bad. Especially on, like, a bulky Pokemon that can take hits. I'm not mad at that. I don't like how it reduces my defenses, but... Oh my goodness. For those of you who don't know, Scizor only has one weakness, and that is fire. And Flash Fire makes you immune to fire moves. So our Scizor now has 0 weaknesses. That is amazing. That is incredible. That is so good. And Scizor's a full swiper, so that actually really helps too. Let's see. Yep, you already have full swipe. Perfect. All right, we're gonna get rid of focus energy, I think. That is amazing. That could not have been any more perfect. That is amazing. All right, we do have to face one more trainer here before we get into Vermilion. So let's get our best Pokemon in here. No, I need the ground type. Let's go with Bellybolt. Change my mind. I have so many electric types. I have so many electric types, which is kind of crazy that we didn't do Misty first, but we just don't have anything for like I said, Clodsire or Starmie. So it just kind of worked out that way. Hello, Froakie. Thunder Punch. Goodbye, Froakie. And then Ursaring. Ooh, it's Sevi. I love this Pokemon. This Pokemon's very, very cool. Fake Tears, was that lower? My special defense. You're not hitting me special defensively anyway. So that's A-okay with me. Alright. Some more items. Great Balls. Prism Scales. Roselli Berries. Shucca Berries. Shucca Berries are nice. Especially for all the electric types I have. Ooh. I usually, when I play through this game, I usually go for this guy you get the good rod from, by the way. I just kind of skipped through all of his dialogue. Sorry. I usually go to the Pokemon, yeah, the what is it called? The Pokemon fan club. And I usually pick one of the Pokemon. So I think I'm gonna do that again. Because my fishing encounters, at least that I've saw, aren't amazing, and I know I'm gonna regret this as soon as I say it. But we're gonna go for it. So let's actually talk to this guy first. I chair the Pokemon fan club. I raise more than 100 Pokemon. I am very fussy when it comes to Pokemon, surely I am. So, did you come visit to hear about my Pokemon? Yes, I did. Good, then listen up. My favorite, Rapidash. It's cute, lovely, smart, plus amazing. You think so? Oh yes, it's stunning. Kindly, love it. Hug it when sleeping. Warm and cuddly, spectacular, ravishing. Oops, look at the time. I kept you too long. Thanks for hearing me out. I want you to have this. I received a bike voucher. Sweet. Take that bike voucher to the to the bike shop at Cerulean City. Exchange that for a bicycle, free of charge. Don't worry, my favorite Furfrou will fly me anywhere I need to go. So, I have no need for a bicycle. Hope you like cycling. Well, we'll definitely use that for later, but let's talk to this guy right here. Hi there. I'm just a huge fan of old Pokemon, so I collect fossil Pokemon. I'll exchange them for shards. Interested? Yes. Alright. I think I usually just go with the first one, because I usually have really good luck with it. So I'm going to keep the strategy going. I'm going to choose Kabuto. In about 30 seconds, I'm going to either regret this or love this. Okay. It's alright. It's a special defensive Pokemon, so that's not bad. And Wonder Skin's okay. Let's check its hidden ability. Not hidden, excuse me. I believe it gets another ability. I'm pretty sure. Wonder Skin. Swarm. Nice. Alright. So not too good, I'll be honest. But Hitmonlee is okay. It's not an amazing Pokemon, to be honest. And like my electric type, I do have a lot of fighters already. So I think I'm going to regret this when I'm about to look at the next nav. Okay. Thankfully I didn't do Old Rod because I would have got Grumpig. But, you know, oh wait, actually, I could have got Trapinch, so that could have been good. But Good Rod could have been really bad or really good. So I think I'm okay with it. I think I'm alright with it. Alright, let's go to the SSN. Let's grab our I can't think of the words right now. Our Pokemon for weakening. For weakening down. You have Stun Spore, so I'll keep you. False Swipe, and then Sing. No, wrong one. Alright. I think I'm actually going to go Good Rod. Because I'm not really a fan of the Old Rod encounters that I've seen so far. So I think we're gonna go good, Rod. All right, come on. Get us something good. Okay. And I can't use it yet. That's the one thing I did forget, is that I would not be able to use it yet. Which is kind of unfortunate, but Volbee's not bad. Mandibuzz is a really bulky Pokemon, so I'm not mad at it. It stinks that it's because it's Unova, so it's a high evolution. So it's a little unfortunate, but I think we're good. I'm gonna name you I know you're a girl, but I'm gonna name you Task. Taskmaster. Yeah. There we go. Alright, let's now check. Alright, did I make the right call? No, I did not. Because I could have got a Trapinch or a Pupitar. I mean, I would have liked Haunter. But, you know, that's okay. Alright, I can't use you yet, but what is your ability? Arena Trap. And it's 45. I don't get it until I beat Erica. That's crazy. Alright, that's fine. So, I messed up again. I should have went Old Rod. I went against my my thoughts, which is okay. That happens sometimes. But we're gonna stick with the grass. The grass has been good to us. So we're gonna stick with the grass. We're gonna get this encounter. I said I didn't want whatever. What's the evolution? I didn't want Grumpig, so the game's like, here you go, you want Spoink? Oh boy. Alright. Well, this day's been going a little too good, so that makes sense. That makes sense. That's okay. Alright. We're gonna name you I don't know why, but we're gonna name you Peppa for Peppa Pig. Oh my goodness gracious. Alright, well, like I said. Oh, Runerigus. Oh, and these actually were not bad. Fluttermane, no! Actually, I'm not mad at that I didn't get Fluttermane, because Fluttermane gets Memento at this level. So I would have probably lost it, most likely. But that still stinks. Literally one of my favorite Paradoxes. And Runerigus is so good. And so is Sinistra. That's really unfortunate. Let's see nighttime. Alright, nighttime was about the same. I still would have preferred day. So, that's okay. Let's put on the Infinite Repel. Ah, goodness gracious. Alright. I forgot to change my team, so. Dracovish. You are physical. Okay. Alright, let's swap into Rhino. Bro to swing. Does not lower my... No, it doesn't lower anything. Nice. Alright, let's... a bunch. But other than the last two, I'm very happy with our encounters that we've got in this episode so far. I think Regieleki is obviously the best one that we got. But, I mean, Primal Armor Lapras is also wicked good. So I'm not mad at that. How much damage is that doing? Okay. That's fine. I also lowered its speed, so should be good. Okay. One more. Clampro. Delta Stream. Interesting. Alright, let's... Another punch. The only thing I'm getting nervous about is that I don't have a ghost type yet. And that worries me. That worries me that I don't have that yet. Oh wait, no, wrong thing. This Firestone. We're gonna get Fire Punch. Then we're going to fly back to Vermilion. Alright, and the last thing we're going to do in this episode is we're going to get our egg encounter. When do you evolve? Oh, Will Big Body. That's awesome. Okay. Okay. Talk to this guy. Yes. All right. That Paldean egg was actually really quick. What was our cerulean encounter? So that was the Paldean egg. What was it? Was Shieldon. So we're gonna go with the Paldean egg again because the Paldean egg was better. So we're gonna go back with the Paldean egg. Okay. Then we're going to put it away for now because I don't want to hatch it in the wrong location because then it does not count, which would be very unfortunate. Okay. Right, so let's go here. Let's put the egg in our party. And it's time to start walking. All right. I will be back once this egg is hatched. All right, I'm back. Here's the last encounter of the episode before we end. 1, 2. Come on. It's a dupe. That stinks. All right. Well, that means we will be able to get another encounter once we get eggs in Celadon. Until I get eggs in Celadon. Not Cerulean. Alright, so let's go out here, and then we're going to end the episode, I think, back in Cerulean. And, yeah, I think that's going to do it. So once we land in Cerulean, we're going to end it off. Alright. Alright. Thank you guys so much for watching. So, in the next episode, actually before the next episode, I'm going to do some prep. I'm going to, again, see if the team is now good enough to be able to beat Misty, which I believe it should be now. We got a ton of new encounters that are amazing, and I'm super excited for them. And I'm going to prepare that, and if we don't take on Misty, we're going to go take on the SSSN. And either way, I think we're definitely doing the SSN next episode, whether we take on Misty first or we don't take on Misty. All right, I have been Faithful Garchomp. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.